So I don't think anybody could call me traditional or unadventurous in any of my food choices. I've pretty much eaten everything put in front of me in recent years. I'm willing to try anything, like any kind of fusion. Like you want to put pork adobo or pizza ingredients in a bao, fine. As long as it tastes good, I'm willing to try anything. But in the last few days, I've come to realize that there is one thing that I'm really traditional about, and that is the mooncake. Oh, because that's part of my upbringing, growing up in a Chinese household. And the way I had it when I was a kid is the way I like it today. And that is just the plain black sugar with the yolk inside. And I'm gonna cut into this and show you. And the reason I've been thinking about this is because Moon Festival is coming up on October 1st. And I'm starting to see people's pictures already of their mooncakes. And everybody is posting pictures of the bingpi, or the snow skin mooncake. And that is the mochi skin, but I really don't like the mochi because it doesn't have the right texture for me. This is the texture I enjoy, the cakey exterior and the sweet bean paste inside. And of course, gotta have the yolk inside. A lot of the new ones these days, they might have like durian inside or strawberry, but it's like, what's the point? We're celebrating the Moon Festival. It has to have that golden moon in it. Yeah. These days, there's all kinds of mooncake fillings. They even have cute little piggy mooncakes. This one is a lucky mooncake, and it was about $4.75 at Cheong Yuan. So cute. This one is the black sugar with no egg inside. So I did a little research online and found out that mochi style of mooncake was developed in the 1960s because bakeries found out that people wanted to have something lighter to eat, because this one is so rich in sugar, and the egg and the cake is very dense and high calorie, high fat, high sugar, and so people wanted something lighter. But this is actually meant to be a treat only to enjoy once a year. So what's wrong with having the mooncake as is? And actually, when I was growing up, I guess I come from a poor family, and so we would have to divide this one cake up like six or seven ways, and we just got a small portion of it, and whoever got the egg parts were the lucky ones. So the mooncake was reinvented to be lighter, have more fresh fruits inside, and it started to get popular that way in the 1970s in Hong Kong. But it hasn't been until the last 2 or 3 years that the mochi ones have been able to come here, because for one thing, they can't ship the mochi because it would get like spoiled, so it had to be made here, and Cheong Yuan makes it fresh in-house. So yeah, this is about the size I would have enjoyed as a kid. So I think because it is a once-a-year thing, when Moon Festival comes along, I'm fine with getting the same thing every year. Maybe if I had to eat it every day, maybe I would want change. But this way, this is just what I want, and I don't want to like experiment and look around. I mean, I have tried the others. Sometimes I will get the lotus with the double yolk, but the others I just don't really care for that much. The egg is everything. The funny thing is, like, maybe if you're not Chinese, it doesn't mean that much to you, but I really like the salt egg. Not everybody's gonna get it, because I had one Japanese friend who saw me eating mooncake one day, and she goes, ooh, you're gonna eat that egg? Aren't you afraid you're gonna get sick? And it's like, it's salted, it's preserved. But more for me. When I was in Shanghai, I happened to be staying at this beautiful hotel. They had a complimentary buffet every morning, and they had salt egg, and I would just like eat like 3 of them. I guess it's good I don't have that luxury at home, because I would have high blood pressure for sure. Melissa was telling me how she likes the nut kind, so I decided to give this one a try. I mean, I have tried it before, and I don't think I cared for the texture very much, because for me, it has to be that soft black sugar. And I don't know how I'm going to feel about this, but we'll try it. This one is 5 nut and ham. So you can see that here. Or ham and 5 nuts. Yes. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about a savory one, so I'll just take a little piece of it. Right away when I'm cutting into it, I don't like the texture of it. It's kind of like a fruit cake, and it smells like fruit cake. So here's the interior of the nuts and ham, and you can see where it's all lumpy and stuff. Ugh, I'm not sure about this. It's good. It's a mix of savory and sweet, but again, it doesn't beat the black sugar, so why bother? And there's always some fruit in here with like a weird texture. I mean, I don't mind it, but given a choice, I'll always pick mine first. And then you can buy them singly in some stores, or you can buy them in the box like this. Usually comes in sets of 4. Like this year, it's like cheaper than usual. Like I bought 2 tins for like $15 each. In recent years, they've been like closer to $25, $30. So I'm thinking maybe they aren't selling as much because of COVID or something, because usually it's a thing you'd also purchase as a gift. And so maybe people aren't seeing one another, and so they're not buying gifts. And so this year you'll find them for about $10 cheaper. So it's a good deal if you want to try it. If you've never tried a mooncake before in your life, which I would find surprising. But anyway, that's it. Traditional works for me. My favorite. I am probably going to cut this into 8 pieces and have like 1 piece a day, because really it's so rich that that's enough. Anyway, thank you for joining me again. See you next week. Bye.